Welcome back to Coins from the Crypt. I decided to just put together a quick video series just for the new market participants in the space. I'm going to start here with the very basics, just talking about market cap, price, supply, and then I'm going to move on into future videos about candlesticks, technical analysis, indicators, all the good stuff. So when you're first starting your crypto journey, you're going to want to head over to coinmarketcap.com. Now, there's other sites like CoinGecko and stuff like that, but generally, I mean, they all work the same, so I'm just using this for the example. When you scroll down, you're going to be given the list of cryptocurrencies. Now, by default, they're going to be in order from largest market cap to smallest. Now, the market cap is telling you what the total amount of value is inside this asset. A lot of people will make the mistake when they first get in, is they just look at the price. So they're looking at Cardano or XRP and they're saying, oh, okay, well, Cardano's only $1.40 and XRP's only 77 cents, but Polkadot is $27 or Avalanche is 91. But we can see that Avalanche is lower on the list. There's less value inside this asset than the other assets we just mentioned, but yet it has the higher price. Okay, and that's because there's less Avalanche in circulation than these other coins. Because what dictates the price of something is supply versus demand. How much of something there is versus how much demand there is. Okay, the more coins there are, the less valuable each coin will be. So you want to be looking at the market cap, and that's going to be able to allow you to make a realistic guess at where the price could go. So if we're using Polkadot again as an example, we look at where the current market cap is. We know that it's a competitor to Ethereum. So we would say, could it possibly have a similar market cap to Ethereum? Could it capture 50 or 60% of the market share? Okay, and then when the market cap hits that level, you're able to say, okay, well then the price would be whatever it would be. To calculate market cap, it's just price times circulating supply. And to calculate the price, you would just take the market cap and divide it by the circulating supply. A rule of thumb is the larger a market cap is, the less volatile the price action. The lower the market cap, the more volatile. So to be able to manage risk, people will make a portfolio. And depending on what you want your risk exposure to be will dictate the percentages. So somebody who is more prone to taking risk might have 50% or less into Bitcoin and the rest of their money in the rest of the altcoins here. Whereas somebody who doesn't want to take too much risk might have 70 or 80% of their portfolio in Bitcoin and just use the remainder to play around. Now, most people will allot a smaller percentage of their portfolio to a coin with a lower market cap, because it's important to remember not to be greedy. Because if you put 1% of your portfolio into a coin that does 100x, you just doubled your entire portfolio with a 1% allocation. So it's important not to be a pig, basically. The saying is, bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Meaning the bulls, the people who play the market to the upside, they make money. The bears, the people who play the market to the downside, they also make money. But the pigs, the people who are greedy, they just get slaughtered, and they get slaughtered every time. So always manage your portfolio with risk in mind and your current situation. It's also important to note that a lot of these coins, you don't know what the total supply is. So you'll see here that it's giving you the circulating supply. But you want to do a little more research, and you want to find out the total supply, how they're going to be released, the schedule that they're going to be released, the coin distribution. All these things come into effect. But the reason is because, like we were saying, what dictates price is supply and demand. So if they just increase the supply of the coins without increasing the demand, well, we would expect to see a price decrease. So it's always important to make sure you do your research on that and know what the circulating supply is, what the total supply is. That's something a lot of people overlook when they first get into the space. And although the market cap of their coin might be remaining the same, the price of their token is just getting dumped on, and it's because their coins are getting released. So it's very important to make sure you understand what you're getting into there. Also, when you're about to make an allocation into one of these projects, it's always good to do your research. So I'm going to use Casta for an example because it was just recently launched with a lot of hype behind it. We typed it into the search bar. We'll see that the link to the website is provided. We can go to the website, we can look at the Casta token, and we can see all the things that I spoke about there, where we can see the total supply, the unlock schedule, the coin distribution. That's nice. And then we can look, it's important to look at the team as well. And when you're looking at the team, you want to research the members, what they've done before, if they were successful in past projects, if they have any experience in doing something similar. So like right off the bat, I can see Carl from the Moon on this project. He has a great reputation in the space. He's very successful. And when you see things like that, you would say, okay, this guy is probably not going to just damage his reputation for a quick scam. Same thing with, I'm seeing that Martini guy is on this project. Ivan on Tech. So these are big names, people with a reputation that they want to protect, young guys that they want to be respected for, I'm assuming, the rest of their career. So it's always very important to look for things like that, okay? Make sure you're looking at the roadmap. And the roadmap will lay out things that they've already achieved, things that they plan to achieve, and the timeline for that. You can check out maybe if they were late trying to get any of this done, if it's common for them to be late. You know, key things like that are very important when you're about to make an allocation. I'll try to keep this short. I won't dive too much more into anything else. You can see on CoinMarketCap here that they provide a little chart. It's nothing complicated or anything, but you're at least able to see if something's making higher highs, which is what you want to see, or lower lows, which is what you not want to see if you're playing the market from a bullish perspective. I'll end this here with storage. So a lot of the times when you're going to be getting in the space, you're just going to be leaving your coins on the exchange. Now, I highly recommend you do not do that, because when you do that, you leave yourself open to either the exchange taking your money or a hacker, maybe regulation. You don't know what's going to happen. So it's best to take control of your private keys. There's plenty of very educational videos on how to set up your wallet, whatever one you choose. I'll provide a link in the description to Ledger. There's also Trezor and a few more now, so you can find out all the information on the website. Again, guys, do not ignore that. Do not put that off. You want to be doing this right away. You want to be secure in your money right away. And that's it for this one. Again, in the next one, I'm going to dive more into candlestick charts, technical analysis, things that will help you identify where we are at in the markets.